Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway and today's date is Wednesday, March 29th, 2017. Well, the markets are higher across the board today. Nice rally in the S&P, about 3 points higher. Here you can see the spiders up 27 cents. The big winner today, though, is the QQQ, the NASDAQ 100, rallying about almost 0.4%, 49 cents today. So that is the strong one. That's being led by the likes of Amazon hitting new all-time highs today. Take a look here. And again, you can see how this pivot, this pivot, this pivot, this pivot, this pivot, we gapped below it right into the 50, then recovered on this one day to close above. That was all it needed to get a bullish push, and now we are at new all-time highs on that stock. How high is it going to go? I don't know, 900 maybe? It's hard to know for sure, as again, this market continues to defy gravity. We had one sharp sell-off day last week, and then off to the races it's gone since, and again, markets continue to be strong. The one thing that's catching my attention, and listen, I mean, there's a lot of things you could be looking at, but I'll tell you this, there's not much that's catching my eye in terms of importance. The one thing that's kind of intriguing to me, take a look at the SMH. I noted this yesterday, and I wanted to note it again today. Yesterday, we had a very substantial rally in the markets. I mean, the Dow was up 150 or so. The SMH yesterday was flat to positive. Very unusual because the semiconductor, which is the SMH, the semiconductor index has led this market ever since basically a year ago or a little bit more than a year. Since February 2016, this was leading the NASDAQ higher. So all of a sudden yesterday, it kind of caught my eye that it wasn't rallying stronger. Why wasn't this at least on par with the markets, if not like history over the last year, leading the markets? And, that was something that got my attention. And then today, look at what's going on here. The SMH is down 34 cents, almost 0.5%, while the NASDAQ 100 is positive solidly. The S&P's up. You're having a market rally here that's not seeing participation from the semis. And again, it's hard to jump to any conclusions, but I do know one thing. The semiconductors led this market up. So if they're starting to weaken, I have to ask myself, is that starting to tell me there's a weakening in the overall market that we're not seeing playing out today, but maybe we will see it play out in the coming days? Again, the question has to be just broached. That's all you have to do. Just wonder. Think about it. Keep it in the back of your mind. It is something that's catching my eye, though, and I wanted to make you guys all aware of it. All right, so again, interestingly enough, take a look at some of these semis plays. CLAC, KLAC, 10 core here, down 50 cents. Take a look at Intel today. Intel basically flat to negative, down 10 cents. So you can see a lot of the semi plays here not participating. AVGO is another one. I haven't looked at this one today much, but look at that, down about 10 cents today. And again, it's not that it's down much, but here you have all these semis down on the day, but then go to the QQQ NASDAQ 100, and the NASDAQ 100 is up 51 cents and climbing higher. In fact, we're actually taking out yesterday's highs right now. So a very strong little move here on the semis, on the NASDAQ overall, but the semis are getting left behind. All right, guys, in my opinion, this tells me I want to be on the short side of the semis. If the semis are finally weakening and going to roll over, there's a lot of downside. So again, I am short the semis. I continue to add to the short on the semis, various methods via stocks and ETFs. And I would just give you this piece of information, let you make an educated decision overall. Talk to you soon, guys. Take care. Come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com.